from Mill River Union High School in Clarendon. Today's game will put the Solons of Montpelier up against the Minutemen of Mill River. Montpelier coming into today's game first in the league. 3 wins, no losses in the league. 3-1 overall. Mill River coming in with a good record of 2-1 and 3-1 overall. Montpelier will receive the kick to open up the game here at Mill River. Roy Bixby with cameraman Henry Slater for a beautiful day of football here at Mill River. As doing the kicking duties today for Mill River is number 17, Bruce Deloya. The regular kicker, Walt Bernier, not here for today's game. Deloya kicks it off, back deep, be handled by number 30, Larry Godfrey, and he's taken down at the Montpelier 22-yard line. So Montpelier will come out first with its offensive unit. At quarterback is number 6, Chris Lindley for Montpelier, in a pro set formation with number 30, Godfrey, and number 34, Max Swenson on the carry. Gain of about 6 on the play. Call it 2nd and 4 for Montpelier.
Carry by Max Swenson, gain of about 6.
Ball spotted just inside the Montpelier 30-yard line, down near the 29. So call it 2nd and 4 for Montpelier. Lindley will bring the offense out this time in a power I formation. Handoff is to number 30, Larry Godfrey, close to a first down. And Montpelier does get enough for the first down.
First and 10.
Ball spotted at the Montpelier 33-yard line. First and 10. 10:57 left, first quarter. No score here at Mill River. Lindley brings the Montpelier offense up to the ball again in a power I formation. Hands off to number 34, Max Swenson. Gain of 3 on the play. In to make the tackle is number 23, Keith Millard.
Brought down by Keith Millard.
So 2nd and 7 for Montpelier. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. I formation again for Lindley at quarterback. And he's going to keep it, and he's brought down to a gain of about 2 by a trio of Minutemen. Number 58.
Quarterback keeper for a gain of about 2. It'll be 3rd and...
Taken down by number 58, Robert Stillwell. I believe we got a misprint here in the program today. So call it 3rd and 4 for Montpelier. Ball spotted just inside their 40-yard line. Power I formation. Lindley back to pass, looking for a receiver, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield by number 20, Dave Whitmer, number 17, Bruce Deloya, and number 58 on the play. Believe it's MJ Hanbury.
Sacked on the play by Bruce Deloya and David Whitmer.
So call it 4th and 9 now after the sack. Back to do the kicking duties for Montpelier is Max Abrams, and back deep is number 34, Tyler Carney. Abrams gets off a good one. Fielded by Carney. And the ball will be downed out near the Mill River 38-yard line. 9:06, first quarter, no score as Mill River brings its offense out for the first time today. At quarterback will be number 17, Bruce Deloya. Will be doing the quarterback duties. Coming up to the ball is number 59, center Kevin Keeler. Millard and Karanai in a pro set formation in the backfield for Mill River. Handoff is to Millard, number 23, and he's brought down by number 61, Zach Hayward for Montpelier. Loss of about 1.5 yards in the play, so call it about 2nd and 11 for Mill River. Ball spotted at their 36-yard line. 8:31 left first quarter here at Mill River, no score. In an I formation, the handoff is to number 40, Dan Richards. Richards upfield, up near the 45-yard line. As the official will spot it just shy of the 45-yard line. Call it 3rd and 4 for Mill River. Ball spotted just inside the 45. Deloya brings the offense up. Karanai and Richards, number 40 in the backfield. Handoff is to Richards. Richards up near midfield. Over the 50, he's at the 40, and he's brought down at the Montpelier 38-yard line. A 14-yard running play from number 40, Dan Richards, gives Mill River a first down in Montpelier territory. Ball will be spotted at the Montpelier 48-yard line. 7:28 first quarter, no score here from Mill River. Deloya brings the offense up, hands off to number 20, Whitmer. Whitmer up straight, up near the 35-yard line. He's brought down by number 4, Ryan McAllister, middle linebacker for Montpelier.
David Whitmer in the
Call it 2nd and 6 for Mill River. Ball spotted just inside the Montpelier 35-yard line. As the offense comes out, Millard and Richards in a pro set formation in the backfield for Mill River. Deloya pitches back to number 40, Dan Richards. Richards up close to the 33-yard line. Gain of about 2 on the play. Call it 3rd and 4 for Mill River. Ball will be spotted at the Montpelier 33-yard line. 6:28 left first quarter, no score. Beautiful Indian summer-like day here at Mill River. It's a good day for football. Power I formation as Deloya brings the offense out. Millard and Richards. Deloya goes back to pass. Goes for number 85, Dan Hurlin, incomplete.
Pass right through the hands of Dan Hurlin, number 85.
So it'll be 4th and call it 4. For Mill River, ball spotted at the Montpelier 33-yard line. As Deloya brings the offense out. Right in a 4-wide formation. Deloya by himself in the backfield. Pass intended for Hurlin, nearly picked off by Montpelier. Incomplete. Montpelier will take over on downs. Ball will be spotted at their 33-yard line. 6:06 left, first quarter. No score here at Mill River. So Montpelier brings its offense out for the second time this afternoon. Lindley at quarterback in a pro set formation. Hands off to number 34, Max Swenson. Goes upfield for a gain of about 5.
Max Swenson on the carry, brought down by Dan Richards, gain of about 5. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 for Mill River. Ball spotted at the Montpelier 38-yard line as Lindley will bring the offense up into a pro set formation again. With Swenson and Godfrey in the backfield. Hand off. It's a keeper by Lindley. Lindley near sideline. He's across the 50. And he's brought down by number 17, Bruce Deloya, near the Mill River 39-yard line.
Lindley with a large gain, brought down with a saving tackle by number 17, Bruce Deloya.
So Lindley on the keeper gets good yardage in the Mill River territory for a first down. Ball spotted at the Mill River 39-yard line on the left hash mark. Power I formation. Swenson and Godfrey in the backfield. Hand off to number 30, Godfrey. And he's brought down
Godfrey on the counter.
Up near the 28-yard line.
Brought down by Dan Richards.
As it is enough for a first down. Head referee today, Mr. John Giaffretti, and his officiating crew. Flags on the play. First down play for Montpelier. Offsides on Mill River. 5-yard penalty. Be 1st and 5 for Montpelier. Ball will be spotted at the Mill River 21-yard line. 4:55 left, first quarter. No score here at Mill River. Lindley brings the offense up with Swenson and Guillen in the backfield. Hand off to number 16. Guillen going far sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds by number 42, Josh Hennessy. Guillen gets enough for a first down. The ball will be spotted near the Mill River 15-yard line as Montpelier marches down the field with its offense on their second possession here in the first half. Guillen and Swenson in the backfield in a power I formation for Montpelier on a first down play. Handoff is to number 34, Max Swenson. Gain of about 2 on the play. Call it 2nd and 8 for Montpelier. Ball will be spotted at the Mill River 12-yard line. As Godfrey checks back into the game, he'll be in the backfield with Swenson on a second down play. Handoff is to number 34, Max Swenson. No gain on the play. Be 3rd down for Montpelier. As the Mill River defense steps up a little bit here in the first quarter. Andrew Clack, center, comes up to the ball. Lindley brings the rest of the offense up. Godfrey and Swenson in a I formation in the backfield for Montpelier. Whistles and flags on the play. It'd be a dead ball foul. False start against Montpelier. It'll back the ball up 5 yards. So mark it 3rd and about 12. As the ball will be spotted back up near the Mill River 19-yard line. 3:19 left, first quarter. No score for Mill River High School. Godfrey and Swenson. I formation in the backfield for Montpelier on the 3rd down play. Pitch back is to number 30, Godfrey. And he's brought down by number 42, Josh Hennessy, and number 17, Bruce DeLoya. As number 30, Godfrey, gets some words of wisdom from the officials. Fourth and 7, ball spotted at the Mill River 13-yard line. The 4th down play for Montpelier. Swenson and Godfrey, pro set formation in the backfield. The keeper, Lindley, going far sideline. And he's knocked out of bounds close to the goal line by number 78, Josh McKenzie. As the officials will...
Knocked out of bounds on about the 5 by Carney and McKenzie.
Down marker has it first down. The first down for Mill River, that is. Lindley not getting enough. It appeared from our vantage point up here he did get enough of the first down, but he didn't. So Mill River takes over on downs deep in their territory. Ball will be spotted right around the 5-yard line as DeLoya brings the offense out. Hands off to number 40, Richards. Richards still on his feet. He's being gang tackled. He's brought down up near the 24-yard line, taken down by number 32, Bradziba, and number 25, Chris Hackett from Montpelier. 19 yards on the carry from Richards. First and 10 Mill River. Ball spotted at their 24-yard line on the right hash mark. 2:09 left. First quarter, no score for Mill River. DeLoya brings the offense up. Hands off to number 34, Tyler Carnine. Gain of about 1 on the play. Call it 2nd and 9 for Mill River. Ball spotted just inside the 25-yard line. As Mill River comes out with its second offensive possession of the first half. Whitmer and Carnine, I formation in the backfield. Hand off to Whitmer, and he's met by number 44, Brian Melasson. Loss on a play of about 3, call it.
Brian Melasson in the backfield, tackles David Whitmer for a loss of 1.
Be 3rd and 11 for Mill River. Ball spotted at the Mill River 23-yard line. Keeler, center, comes out to the ball. DeLoya brings the rest of the offense out. Carnine Richards in a power I formation in the backfield for Mill River on a 3rd down play. Hand up. Passes off to number 9, Paul Venn. Venn comes off the wing.
First pass cut by Paul Venn for a gain of about 4.
Gain of 3 on the play, be 4th down.
Bring it about 4th down and 8.
4th and long for Mill River. As to see what play. Back deep is number 40, Dan Richards, to do the punting duties. Back is number 2, Joe Dupree. Richards gets off a good one, turns Dupree right around, catches it at his 35. He's up near the 45-yard line, and he's brought down by Keeler and number 9, Paul Venn. So Dan Richards filling in for the
Dupree receiving, brought down by Kevin Keeler.
Filling in for the usual punter, number 87, Walt Bernier, as he's not available for the game today. Richards gets off a good kick. Backs Dupree up to his 35-yard line. Run back of 10. 1st and 10 for Montpelier. Ball spotted right at the 45-yard line. When the second quarter will continue. No score in the first quarter here at Mill River, and we'll be back after this. Beginning the second quarter here at Mill River. No score after the first 12 minutes of play. Montpelier will have the ball on offense, first down at their 45-yard line. Lindley, the quarterback, sets up in the I formation with Swenson and Godfrey. Hand off to number 30, Godfrey. Fullback out of the backfield. Gain of maybe a half a yard. The ball spotted just outside the 45-yard line. Call it 2nd and 10 for Montpelier from their 45-yard line. Roy Bixby and cameraman Henry Slater from Mill River High School. Montpelier sends 2 wideouts near side. Dupree, Godfrey. Lindley back to pass, looking for number 2. Dupree overthrown, incomplete. On the coverage was Carnine and Richards for Mill River. Flag on the play.
Never got there.
As the penalty will be against Montpelier as we get the official sign from referee John Shafretti. As Shafretti speaking the options over with defensive captain Josh McKenzie. Penalty will be declined, so call it 3rd and long for Montpelier. It's a holding call, which will be declined.
Holding penalty declined by Montpelier will bring up 3rd and a long 9. Montpelier calls timeout.
So it'll be 3rd and long for Montpelier. Montpelier's coach comes out on the field and decides to talk it over as they take a timeout. We'll be back. 3rd down play, 3rd and long for Montpelier after the timeout. Lindley deep in the backfield with Godfrey and Swenson. Low snap. Tries to pass off to number 30, Godfrey. But is knocked down by number 23, Keith Millard. So 4th and long for Montpelier. Ball will be spotted just outside their 45-yard line on the right hash mark. Back deep, the kick is number 77 for Montpelier, Chad Hale. Back deep, the receive is number 34, Tyler Carney. Hale takes a snap. The kick goes far sideline. And it'll be down by Carney, number 34. Ball will be spotted at the Mill River 23-yard line. Carney out there was going to let the special teams unit for Montpelier down the ball, but Carney takes it himself, hangs on, and downs the ball at the Mill River 24-yard line. Just under 11 minutes left, first half, no score from Mill River. Richards and Carney in a pro set formation in the offensive backfield for Mill River. Deloya hands off to number 40, Dan Richards. Richards up near the 30-yard line. Ball will be spotted up near the 30.
Gain of about 5. Brought down by number 44, Brian Larson.
Ball will be spotted just inside the 30-yard line on the right hash mark. Call it 2nd and 4 for Mill River. As Carney and Millard now in a I formation in the backfield, hand off to Millard, and he's met right at the line by number 60, Spencer Brissett, defensive end for Montpelier. No gain on the play.
Spencer Brissett.
Call it 3rd and 4 for Mill River. Again, the ball spotted just inside the 30-yard line near the left hash mark. Millard and Carney in a I formation again in the backfield for Mill River. Deloya pitches it back to Millard, and Millard will be stopped. Making the initial hit was number 4, Ryan McAllister, sophomore for Montpelier. Loss of 2 on the play, so call it 4th and 6 for Mill River. As number 40, Dan Richards, will stand back near his 15-yard line. Going back deep is number 2, Joe Dupree. Richards takes a low snap, gets it off. Handled by Dupree, and he's knocked down immediately at the 43-yard line by number 34, Tyler Carney.
Immediately by number 34, Tyler Carney.
So Montpelier will take over again on offense. Ball will be spotted at the 43-yard line. 8:52 left, first half, no score here from Mill River. Swenson and Godfrey in a I formation in the backfield for Montpelier on the first down play. Lindley pitches back to number 30, Larry Godfrey. Godfrey still on his feet. and he's taken down by number 34, Tyler Carney, close to a first down. He gets over the 50-yard line. Ball will be spotted out near the Mill River 47-yard line. Close to a first down as the officials will spot the ball. As they do bring the chains into measure.
Bring up 2nd and inches for Montpelier.
Short of the first down, so call it 2nd and short for Montpelier. Ball will be spotted at the Mill River 47-yard line. For Montpelier with 8:21 left in the first half. No score, a good defensive ball game by both teams. Coming into today's game, Montpelier was first in the league and Mill River is second in the positions, as both teams faring well this year. 2nd and short for Montpelier in a pro set formation. It is Godfrey and Swenson in the backfield. Handoff is to number 34, Max Swenson.
34, Max Swenson with the carry.
On the carry, gets about 3 yards. He's good enough for a first down. Ball will be spotted just outside the Mill River 45-yard line. As Swenson gets enough for the first down yardage. Swenson and Godfrey in the backfield. Lindley on the keeper. He's in the secondary. And he's in for the touchdown. 45-yard quarterback keeper run by number 6, Chris Lindley, puts Montpelier on the board. 7:56 left, first half here at Mill River. Just out of the reach of number 34, Carney, as Carney sprints out to the secondary, but just doesn't get enough to bring Lindley down. As he goes 45 yards for the carry. Montpelier will set up for the 2-point conversion now, with Swenson and Guillen in the backfield for Montpelier. Handoff is to Guillen, number 16. He's trying to get the angle, but he's denied. Brought down by number 40, Dan Richards. So Montpelier scores first here in the first half. 7:56 left in the first half. And Montpelier is on top, 6-0. We'll be back. Montpelier scores first on a 45-yard run. Quarterback keeper, number 6, Chris Lindley. Spencer Brissett will be kicking off for Montpelier. Back deep is number 40, Dan Richards, and number 34, Tyler Carney, standing at their 20-yard line. Whistles on the play, dead ball foul, as looks like we'll have an offside penalty on Montpelier. Looks like the right side of the line of the special team for Montpelier was
back about 5 yards. Kicking from the 35.
As they were over the line before the ball was kicked. As the ball will be spotted now at the 35-yard line. As Brissett gets ready again to kick off. Richards and Carney now step up to their 29-yard line. As Brissett again prepares the special team of Montpelier for the kickoff. Gets a good kick this time, handled by Carney at the 23-yard line, coming upfield. Carney, a couple spin moves. He's up near midfield, and he'll be brought down by number 32, Luke Protziba. Good run back by Carney, which ball will be spotted on the Montpelier side of the field at the 48-yard line on the
34,
left hash mark.
Run back across the 50. The first and 10 on Montpelier.
So Mill River brings the offense out this time. Good field position on the Montpelier side of the field. In the backfield is Richards and Carney. Handoff is to number 40, Richards. Richards up near the 42-yard line. He's brought down by number 86, John Rome, defensive end for Mill River. Gain of 7 on the play. Call it 2nd and 3 for Mill River. Ball spotted at the Montpelier 42-yard line. 7:09 left first half. Montpelier on top, 6-0 on a good defensive game here at Mill River today. Carney, lone setback in the backfield. Richards on the right wing. Deloya keeps it. He's out near first down yardage as he's brought down
Number 17,
by number 4, Ryan McAllister, for the defensive Montpelier. Deloya up ahead enough for a first down. Ball is spotted just inside the Montpelier 35-yard line. It'll be a first down play for Mill River. Keeler, 59 center, comes up to the ball. Deloya brings the rest of the offense. Whitmer and Carney in a split pro set formation. Handoff is to number 34, Carney. Carney out near the secondary, slips a couple tackles, and he's brought down by a trio of Solons out near the 20-yard line. On the stop for Montpelier is number 60, Spencer Brissett.
For a gain of about 6, it'll be 1st and 10, Mill River.
So Carney gets enough of the first down, moves the sticks ahead. Ball is spotted out near the Montpelier 22-yard line. Millard and Carney again in the split pro set formation. Hand off to Millard, number 23, up the center, and he's brought down by number 61, Zach Haywood, and number 25, Chris Hackett, defensively for Montpelier.
Number 25, Chris Hackett.
6:09 left first half as Montpelier calls a timeout, and we'll take a break. 2nd down and 4 play for Mill River as Montpelier takes a timeout on defense. Ball is spotted up near the Montpelier 15-yard line. Handoff is to number 23, Millard. Millard scoots outside. He's going to the far sideline, and he's brought down near the goal line.
Come on, Solon!
Brought down by, well, we can't see the number now. The defensive player made the tackle on the play is injured on the far sideline down near the goal line for Montpelier.
Line. The 1st and goal, Mill River.
So the officials will take an officials timeout, injury timeout, and we'll be back from Mill River. Back at Mill River after a long injury timeout. A Montpelier defensive player is injured off near the far side goal line. We couldn't get a number on him, but we hope everything turns all right for him. He's being attended to right now in the ambulance of members of Regional Ambulance on the far side of the field. It'll be a 1st and goal for Mill River when play resumes here. It appeared the player possibly might have rolled over a yard marker on the far sideline. From our vantage point here, it's kind of hard to tell at the time what possibly could have happened, so we won't speculate anything now. And again, we hope the player from Montpelier will be all right.
Our 1st and goal for Mill River from about the 1/2 foot line.
1st and goal, Mill River. Ball is spotted just outside their goal line. 6:03 left, first half. Montpelier on top, 6-0. As Deloya again brings the offense up to the ball after the injury timeout, running 4 wideouts, 2 left and 2 right. Whitmer and Venn on the left, Hurlin and Millard on the right. Deloya on the keeper runs it right up through the center for the score. Exactly 6 minutes left in the first half here at Mill River on a 1-yard run by Deloya into the end zone. Ties the score as Mill River will set up for the conversion. Keeler, number 59, center, comes up over the ball. Deloya brings the rest of the offense. And this time in the backfield, he'll have Millard and Richards, number 40, on the fullback. Pass off to number 9, Paul Venn, incomplete. Low pass by Deloya. No good on the conversion. Exactly 6 minutes left here in the first half at Mill River with the score. Montpelier 6, Mill River 6. We'll take a break. Back at Mill River, score is tied 6-6. As number 17, Bruce Deloya, prepares to kick off. Back deep is number 2, Joe Dupree, and number 30, Larry Godfrey. Short kick by Deloya, going to be on reversal, handed back to Dupree. Dupree, far sideline, comes up near the 40-yard line, and he's taken down hard by number 34, Tyler Carney.
Number 2, Joe.
Godfrey handles the kick, does the reverse back to Dupree, number 2. Ball will be spotted right at the Montpelier 40-yard line. 5:47 clock running, first half. As Lindley brings his offense up in an I formation with Godfrey. And he hands off, I believe it's to number 34, Max Swenson. Gain of a yard on the play. Call it 2nd and 9 for Mill River. Ball be spotted just shy of the Montpelier 41-yard line. As Lindley brings the offense up again. Swenson and Godfrey in an I formation in the backfield for Montpelier on the second down play. Pitch back to number 30, Godfrey. Godfrey coming near sidelines, fumbles the ball. And it's recovered by Mill River. Number 47, Mark Yershaw, defensive lineman for Mill River, gets the heads-up play and the turnover for Mill River. As Godfrey loses the ball coming near sideline.
Godfrey fumbling the ball, recovered by number 47.
Cost the ball up near the near sideline, that is. Recovered by Yershaw. So Mill River will take over again on the offense. Ball spotted at the Montpelier 44-yard line. Left hash mark. 4:49 left first half. Handoff is number 40, Richards. Richards runs a sweep left, and he's brought down by number 6, Chris Lindley. Flag on the play. As the first indication, it will be against Mill River. Ciafretti speaking with the captain of Montpelier. I believe it's Lindley, number 6, of the options on a penalty.
Flag on the play.
Holding call against Mill River. That'll back them up 10. Call it 1st and 20. Ball spotted at just inside the Mill River 45-yard line on the left hash mark. 4:31 left in a half. Tie score 6-6 here at Mill River. Deloya brings the offense up. This time he has Richards on the fullback at Carnine in a halfback position in an I formation. Deloya back to pass. Passes out. Intended for number 9, Paul Venn. Venn gets caught up in traffic in the Montpelier secondary, incomplete. Call it 2nd and 20 for Mill River, again from the 45-yard line on the incomplete pass from Deloya to Venn. 4:16 left in the first half.
Bring up 2nd and 20. Mill River's 45.
As Mill River brings the offense up again on a 2nd and long play. Carney and Millard in a pro set formation. Hand off to number 34, Carney. Carney in the secondary. He's up near midfield. And he's taken down by number 32 on the play, Luke Protziba. So gain of 5, call it 3rd and long for Mill River. Ball spotted just outside the Mill River 45-yard line. As Mill River will take a timeout, we'll be back. Back at Mill River, it's 3rd and about 15, call it, for the offense of the Minutemen. As Coach Nick Maneri goes out for some words of wisdom and a play. Lone back in the field this time is Carney. Millard on the wing this time for Mill River. Deloya, he's back to pass. He's looking for a receiver. He finds number 9, Paul Venn. As the play's waved off, incomplete. Venn was wide open on the near sideline. Couldn't get the handle on it. Up to make the stop was number 44, Brian Melanson for Mill River.
Ball's incomplete.
So 4th and long for Mill River. Ball spotted again just outside their 45-yard line on the left hash mark. 3:54 left in the half. Tie score here at Mill River between Mill River and Montpelier. Back deep to punt is number 40, Dan Richards. Back to receive is number 2, Joe Dupree. Richards gets off a good clean kick. And Dupree lets it go out of bounds. The ball will be spotted out near the Montpelier 26-yard line as the Solons come back in for offense.
Punt by Dan Richards down on Montpelier's 26-yard line. The Solons will take over 1st and 10.
23-yard punt by Richards, no return, as Montpelier will take over on offense. Godfrey and Swenson in a I formation in the backfield for Montpelier on their first down play. Lindley calling the signs. Pitch back to number 30, Godfrey. Godfrey going far sidelines, and he's going to be taken down. A short gain by number 20, Dave Whitmer. And number 48, I believe. '78, that is. Josh McKenzie. Call a gain of 3 on the play. Godfrey takes the wide swing out on the far sidelines. Appears we have a timeout on the field right now. Not quite sure who it was called by. But 3:36 left in the first half here at Mill River. Montpelier 6, Mill River 6. We'll take a break. Back at Mill River after the timeout, it'll be 2nd and 7 for Montpelier. Ball spotted just inside their 30-yard line. Lindley back to pass, being chased by McKenzie. Complete. Finds number 2, Joe Dupree. And the Mill River secondary complete for a first down. Ball will be spotted at the Montpelier 45-yard line on their right hash mark with 3:29 left in the first half here at Mill River. Lindley was flushed out right and found Dupree coming across the secondary on the same pattern. First down play for Montpelier in an I formation. Guillen and Swenson hand off to number 16, Guillen. Guillen's taken down by a trio of Minutemen. Number 78, Josh McKenzie, and number 58, MJ Hanbury. Gain of about 3 on the play. Call it 2nd and 7 for Montpelier. Ball will be spotted just inside the Montpelier 48-yard line. Clock running, 2:45 left in the first half. Lindley brings the offense up again. Guillen and Swenson in the backfield. Fakes off to number 16, Guillen. Lindley goes right. He's being chased down. Knocked out of bounds by number 40, Dan Richards. As Lindley gets close to the first down, but he's about a yard shy from our vantage point here. Ball will be spotted at the Mill River 46-yard line on the left hash mark. So call it 3rd and short for Montpelier when they come up to the ball again. Lindley will bring the offense up again. In the backfield is number 34, Swenson, and number 16, Nean. Hand off to number 34.
Hand off to number 34.
Swenson.
Tackled by number 20, David Whitness.
Gets enough yardage for the first down. Ball be spotted at the Mill River 39-yard line. with 2:24 left in the first half. Tie score. Ian and Swenson in the backfield again. Lindley back to pass. Intended receiver Dupree. Incomplete. Let it out just a little bit too far ahead of Dupree. On the sweep right out. Incomplete. Call it 2nd and 10 for Montpelier. Again, the ball will be spotted at the Mill River 39-yard line on the left hash mark.
Pass incomplete.
Swenson and Dean again in the backfield in an I formation for Montpelier this time on 2nd down. Lindley takes a snap on a fake again. Tries to find Dupree again. Pass a little bit in front of Dupree this time. Incomplete.
Lindley's pass falls incomplete. Bring up 3rd down and 10.
Be 3rd and 10 for Montpelier. Again, the ball spotted at the Mill River 39-yard line on the left hash mark. 2 attempted pass plays to number 2, Joe Dupree. Out on the right flats are incomplete. Dupree again will line up on the right side, and it appears to be Nian on the left side, with Swenson lone setback in the backfield for Mill River. Lindley back to pass. And it's tipped away, incomplete, intended for Dupree. Number 2 broke up by number 34, Carney on the play.
Lindley's pass intended for number 2, Joe Dupree.
So call it 4th and 10 for Montpelier again. The ball spotted at the Mill River 39-yard line. 2:02 left in the first half here at Mill River with a tie score. As Montpelier, that is, goes in the punt formation. Kicking off is number 77, Chad Hale, and kicks it into the end zone for a touchback. So the ball will be brought out to the 20-yard line when Mill River comes back out on offense. 1:55 left, first half. Montpelier 6, Mill River 6. We'll take a break. First down play for Mill River on the carry was number 42, Josh Hennessy. Hennessy seeing his first action of the season this year. A little technical difficulties getting things together here for first down play. Call it 2nd and 8 for Mill River. Ball spotted at the Mill River 22-yard line. Handoff is to number 20, Dave Whitmer. Whitmer keeps pumping ahead. Gains 7 on the play. 6 on the play, that is. Ball will be spotted at the Mill River 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2 as Mill River comes out in a 4 wideout formation. Hennessy Venn near sideline. On the far sideline, Millard, and believe it's Richards. As Deloya keeps it and gets out near first down yardage. I believe he does have the first down. Mill River calls a timeout. 38 seconds left in the first half. Tie score between Mill River and Montpelier. 38 seconds left here in the first half at Mill River as a good defensive ball game. Tie score at 6-6 as both teams, Montpelier and Mill River, respectively, are set in the standings. First down, ball spotted at the Mill River 30-yard line on the left hash mark. Deloya goes back to pass, being chased out of the pocket. And it's caught by number 40, Dan Richards. Deloya takes a good lick right after he unloads the ball by Ryan McAllister in the backfield.
Deloya's pass.
33-yard pass play from Deloya to Richards.
1st and 10.
Richards runs a fly pattern straight down the field, and Deloya meets up with him for the gain. And again, as Mill River calls another timeout, the ball will be spotted at the Montpelier 37-yard line on a first down. October 15th, Mill River will travel to East Montpelier to take on the Raiders of Union 32. And Montpelier will be at Winooski to play the Spartans of Winooski next week. Next home game for Mill River scheduled for October 22nd here at Mill River against Winooski. Some possible schedule problems have arose, but things will be worked out by game day. Back to action, 1st and 10 for Mill River. Ball spotted at the Montpelier 37-yard line. DeLoya goes right back to pass and broke up by number 6 on the play, Chris Lindley. Richards again out in the Montpelier secondary. Lindley gets a hand on it to deflect it incomplete. So call it 2nd and 10 for Mill River. 24 seconds left in the half. Tie score 6-6 on a beautiful day for football. DeLoya comes out with 3 wideouts on the right side. Hurlin, Millard, and Carney on the right side for Mill River. DeLoya goes back to pass. He's being chased. DeLoya's going on the far sideline, and he's knocked down as the clock ticks away.
Gain of about 7.
Last play. No, can't get the play off. DeLoya tries to set the offense up to get one more final play off in the half, but runs out of time. Here at halftime at Mill River Union High School, good defensive football game happening here today. The score is Montpelier 6, Mill River 6. Back to start the second half here at Mill River Union High School. We have a guest color commentary person here, Grant Whitmer. Grant, a football player at BY Young, man that knows the sport pretty well, and I think we can find a job for him right here this afternoon. Thanks for joining us, Grant.
Hey, glad to be here. Geez, you may not want me after this. We'll see how it goes.
It'll be all right. I know I've been kind of winging it here for a few games myself, and hopefully I haven't had too much bad.
Yeah, well, I tell you what,
bad comments yet.
I really think this is a great thing for these kids, you know, to be able to do this on the public access TV and get these games in, give the kids in the community a chance to see the hard work that these kids have been doing. But this has really been an outstanding defensive game up to this point.
Sure has. I mean, tie score at halftime here, and the last time these two teams met, unfortunately enough, Mill River had a scrimmage game that was canceled on them, and Montpelier had one scrimmage game under their belt. And I think that was a big turnaround point right there. And after the first game they had in Montpelier back on September 10th, the Mill River team had, they've come around quite well since then, you might want to say.
Boy, I tell you what, they certainly have. Both teams actually have really shored up their defenses. That first game, I can't remember the exact score, but I think there was over 80 points total scored in that game. So, boy, they've really done a good job at making defensive adjustments. And, boy, it's a good hard hitting out there today.
Yeah, there sure is. There sure is, Grant. So Montpelier will be kicking off to Mill River to start the second half here at Mill River Union High School. Roy Bixby, Grant Whitmer, and cameraman Henry Slater here today at Mill River. Getting ready to kick off for Montpelier. Oh, we'll try to get a number on him here. He's going to turn sideways to us, and we can't believe it's number 60. Spencer Brissett will be kicking off. Back deep for Mill River is number 40, Dan Richards, and number 34, Tyler Carney. As they prepare to get ready for the second half, as Grant mentioned, a very tough defensive game with Montpelier up against Mill River. Brissett kicks it off. It's going to be handled by number 40, Richards. Richards up across the 30, the 35, and he's brought down near the 43-yard line where Mill River will come out with their offensive unit here for the second half.
That was a nice return by Dan Richards there. Boy, he's a kid with a lot of talent. You know, he's got a lot of speed and makes some good runs.
Yeah, Dan, an outstanding baseball and basketball player here at Mill River. And his athletics have really helped him quite a bit here for football, too, at Mill River. So Deloya will bring the offense up for the first time in the second half with Carney and Richards in an I formation. Handoff is to Richards. Richards is brought down for a gain of maybe one. Penalty flag on the play. He's brought down by number 61, Zach Haywood. Holding call against Mill River, so that'll back everything all up again.
Boy, those holding calls will kill you.
10 yards going the other way doesn't help the matters of the cause whatsoever. As the officials speak it over with the defensive captain of Montpelier, number 2, Joe Dupree, and the ball will be backed up. So call it 1st and 20 now for Mill River. The ball is backed up to their 28-yard line on the first down play. Deloya brings the offense out. Behind him will be number 20, Dave Whitmer, and 34, Tyler Carney on the first and long play. Handoff is to 34 Carney. He's ahead for about 3 on the play. Carney will gain about 3 on the play, so call it 2nd and long. Mark it 2nd and 17 for Mill River. Ball spotted just outside the Mill River 35-yard line on the right hash mark. Keeler, number 59, comes up to the ball. Deloya brings the rest of the offense up. This time in the backfield, he'll have 23, Keith Millard, and number 34, Tyler Carney, again in a pro set formation. Fake pitch back to Millard. Deloya sweeps left, and he's brought down for a short gain by number 32, Luke Protziba.
Boy, both teams have been doing a real good job about stopping the outside, or keeping outside containment, stopping those outside pitches. I don't think there's been really any big gainers around the outside today on either side.
No, I think the only, on the Montpelier side, the big gainer they had was the 45-yard run by Lindley. Went up the center on the keeper, and I think that's been the best running play between both teams today.
Yeah, I think you're right.
3rd and long for Mill River. Deloya brings the offense up. He passes over to number 40, Dan Richards, incomplete. Yeah. Richards would have been met right there by number 4, Ryan McAllister.
It's like we bring up a punting situation here. Pass a little bit behind Dan there.
So 4th and long for Mill River. Call it 4th and by here, it looks like about 16. Back to do the punting duties will be number 40, Dan Richards. Back deep for Montpelier is number 2, Joe Dupree. High snap, Richards handles it, gets the kick off, backs Dupree up a little bit, fumbles the ball, and he'll down it at the 30-yard line. So Montpelier will come out for their first offensive possession here in the second half. 9:46 left in the third quarter, still a tied score. Montpelier 6, Mill River 6.
But I tell you, we sure got a beautiful day for this. It must be close to 75, 80 degrees.
Good Indian summer day.
I tell you.
1st and 10. Lindley brings the offense up in a I formation. Hands up the center to, I believe, number 34, Max Swenson.
That was good stingy defense right there. The whole offensive line of Mill River just stuffed that really for almost no gain at all. About a 1-yard gain.
Gain of 1. Call it 2nd and 9 for Montpelier. Ball will be spotted at just outside the Montpelier 31-yard line. 9:05 left. Third quarter action. Tie score at Mill River with Montpelier and Mill River here in this 8-man game today. Pitchback is a number 16, Gian. Gian is going to be brought down with a short gain by number 40, Dan Richards. Richards on a stop, gain of maybe 1 on the play.
I guess this brings up a pretty big play for Montpelier.
So Lindley will bring the offense up. He's got number 34 Swenson and number 16 Yin in the backfield. Sets the offense. Lindley on a keeper, comes near sidelines. We have a penalty flag flying. And Lindley will be brought down by number 40, Dan Spencer. Penalty flag on the play, which stops the clock with 8:18 left here in the third quarter.
Looks to be in the area where it usually ends up being holding. Looks like they're motioning for the Mill River team, so it looks like it's going to go against the Solons here.
Lindley a little slow and gimping a little bit after that last play.
Yeah, I didn't actually see what happened to him, but he is definitely limping.
So the penalty will go against Montpelier. I didn't quite catch the signal from the referee, John Giaffretti, of what the penalty itself was. But the ball will be spotted back near the Montpelier 17-yard line on the left hash mark when Montpelier comes up. Lindley still in the game. Single back this time, number 4, Ryan McAllister. Lindley back to pass. He's being flushed out of the pocket, being chased by number 47, Mark Urshaw. Intended, passes out to Aaron Fuller, but broken up by number 20, Dave Whitmer.
Good defensive play again. Looks like we brought up a definite punting situation here for Montpelier, as deep as they are in their own territory.
By the spot of the down mark, it looks to be 4th and, let's say 22. As Montpelier got backed up quite a bit on that penalty. So they'll come in with a punting unit. Back kicking is number 77, Chad Hale. Takes a snap. Back deep for Mill River is Dan Richards, number 40. Kind of a short kick. Penalty flag on the play as...
I think we're going to have interference with the Montpelier player on the receiver, Dan Richards. Hit him before the ball got there after he'd signaled for a fair catch.
So the officials will talk out the penalty. Penalty flag lies right at the Montpelier 48-yard line, right in the middle of the field. As all the officials will gather down near the Mill River 44-yard line to talk out what the penalty might be. I think you were right on that one, Grant. I see that Dan Richards was standing there and he... Montpelier player come right up to him.
Right, yeah, you know, after the signal of fair catch, the kicking team has to give the offensive player a chance to catch it, and made contact with him before the ball got there, so I think it's obviously a penalty. They seem to be having quite a conference out there, though.
Yeah, they sure are. As the officials, I guess, maybe talking over where the spot of the ball may be, rather on where it bounced by Richards after the fair catch, or where the ball did stop. They have it marked, like I say, down near the Mill River 44-yard line.
Right, actually, the one official who spotted the ball, who was watching the receiver and spotted the ball through the marker, but didn't throw the flag. The flag came from actually one of the other officials. So,
yeah, I believe he came in from the sidelines,
right,
from the far sidelines on the Montpelier side of the field. Let's see, we have one of the Mill River team members over there now. Can't get a number on who it might be.
Yeah, I believe that's Bruce DeLoya, the captain, the team.
Well, as the officials break their own little huddle, let's see if we get a call. Call against Montpelier. Wasn't quite sure of the signal.
Well, you know, I guess the officials know what they're doing, but I'm surprised at this. It looks like they're marching the penalty off from the line of scrimmage, from where it was punted, rather than from the site of the infraction. And maybe that's what all the discussion was, is trying to clarify that.
Yeah, I think you're right, Grant, because they are marking the ball now inside the 10-yard line, right down near the 9. Kind of hard to see from our vantage point up here on exactly where the spot of the ball is.
Yeah, it looks like they ended up half the distance to the goal. It looks like it's just inside the 10-yard line.
Okay, Hale is back in his end zone, and up at the 35-yard line is number 40, Dan Richards. Richards getting it at the 42, and he'll be brought down by number 30, Larry Godfrey, on the special teams unit for Montpelier.
Yeah, it looks like they picked up 5 or 6 yards on the penalty after all that anyway.
So Mill River will take over on offense in Montpelier territory. Ball spotted at the Montpelier 41-yard line. 7:34 left, third quarter. Tie score with Montpelier and Mill River. Deloya brings the offense in, and he'll have Richards and Carney in a pro set formation in the backfield. Hands off to Richards. Richards is stopped at the line of scrimmage by number 61, Zach Haywood. Haywood reading the play very well and getting in there good on defense.
Well, you know, Zach Hayward, he's been a really aggressive and mobile defensive player all afternoon. I think he's probably made more tackles than anyone on the Montpelier side of the field.
5'10", 180-pound junior for Montpelier. So call it 2nd and 11 for Mill River with Hennessy and Richards in the backfield. Fumbled ball by Richards, picked up by number 44, Brian Molaison. So Richards very seldom coughs the ball up, does in this situation, and Montpelier makes good on it, Grant.
Well, you know, there was a few fumbles in the first game of the season with Montpelier, and since that time, boy, the Mill River team has been very stingy in coughing the ball up. But boy, that one coughed up, boy, when Dan looked like he had a good run going and came right into the hands of number 44 from Montpelier.
Yeah, he did. He had good lead blocks by Hennessy. So Montpelier takes over, 1st and 10 at the Mill River 27-yard line. Lindley tries the fake reversal, but it doesn't fool number 78, Josh McKenzie, on the play.
Well, that was just an outstanding play by Josh McKenzie. You know, came through there. You know, didn't buy the initial movement around the left side. You know, stayed home and took the quarterback down for a loss there. That was great.
So loss of about 7 on the play. So call it 2nd and 17 for Montpelier. Ball will be spotted at just outside their 20-yard line. 5:51 left, third quarter, and a good tie game here at Mill River. Lindley brings the offense out in a pro set formation. Hands off to number 4, McAllister, for a gain of possibly a yard.
Looks like David Whitmer and Dan Richards teamed up to make that tackle.
I know I was listening to Coach Nick Maneri's comments on local radio station WSYB with Jack Healy this week, and he said that since the first game, their defense has stepped up very, very well and made some good adjustments for what they needed to get on the winning track they are now.
Right, boy, you know, that's really true. You know, since if you throw out the first game, I think they're averaging, allowing just a little over 8 points a game,
which is a pretty good defense. So on a 3rd and long play, Lindley will set up. You run 2 wideouts, and it looks like we're going to have an illegal forward pass, a penalty flag on the play, as Lindley was just about ready to hit the ground and he shovels the ball off.
Well, I think you called that one right. You know, they came back and the defense for Mill River really diagnosed that one well. David Whitmer, playing the inside linebacker on the right side here, stood the quarterback up, but Lindley was able to pitch the ball forward. The only thing was it was forward.
So as the officials again will talk out the penalty, and as the indication of the way the ball's moving, it will be against Montpelier. And we have a signal from the referee, John Schifretti. Illegal forward pass, which brings up 4th down for Montpelier. Back to kick is number 77, Hale. Takes a snap, back deep for Mill River is number 40, Dan Richards. Richards calling for the fair catch. Ball kicked over his head. And the ball will be down near the Mill River 33-yard line. Good kick by Hale on that one.
Well, that was an outstanding kick. You know, I've been really impressed watching the games over so far this year. Really, both the Mill River's kicking game and, boy, the kicking game from Montpelier today has really been outstanding. That was quite a punt for a high school punter.
The regular punter for Mill River, Walt Bernier, was unable to come to the game today. I know he's had quite a few good punts in the games he's been in so far this year. So DeLoya brings the offense up for Mill River. First down, ball spotted at the Mill River 33-yard line. Handoff to Richards. Richards tries to run left. He gets a couple of yards out of the play. So call it 2nd and 8 on a 2-yard run by Dan Richards.
It's like Montpelier's been having the number on that play, all day long. The play seems to be a little slow developing. I don't know what the deal is for today, but it just seems like about half a step slow today.
I think both teams, too, feeling each other out pretty good, as their records show. They're both very competitive teams and right on the same level. Penalty flags on the second down play.
It looks from the motion of I think it was Dick Stowers, one of the referees down there, appears to be signaling a mouthpiece infraction. It appeared that one of the players from Mill River, I'm not sure which one, didn't have his mouthpiece in. The ref caught it and they're marching off the penalty.
So it looks like they'll back that one up about 5 yards. So call it 2nd and 13 for Mill River. Not quite sure on who the penalty was on. So DeLoya will bring up the offense again with Richards and Carney in a I formation in the backfield on the second down and long play. DeLoya back to pass, finds number 85, Hurlin near sideline, and he's taken down at the 50-yard line by number 6, Chris Lindley. The good defensive play for Montpelier.
Well, that was a great play by, good pass by DeLoya. Avoided the outstretched arms of the defender there to trying to bat the pass down right into the arms of number 85, Dan Hurlin. Good gain, first down Mill River. They needed that one.
They sure did. 1st and 10, Mill River from the 50-yard line on the right hash mark. DeLoya hands off to number 34, Tyler Carney. Runs upfield for a gain of 5. So we'll call it 2nd and 5. Ball spotted at the Montpelier 45-yard line on the right hash mark. 3:21 left, third quarter. Good game. Tie score, Montpelier and Mill River both at 6.
It was good power running on that last play by Tyler Carney there. He's a powerful guy with a lot of size.
So call it 2nd and 5. Handoff is to number 23, Keith Millard. Millard goes upfield. He's going to have a gain of 3. Lead blocker, number 42, Josh Hennessy, out in front of Millard on that run.
Good play for about 2. The defensive line of Montpelier is still pretty stingy. Josh Hennessy is doing a good job of, I think this is his first action of the season, after coming back from a stint on, I think, one of the Olympic training teams for baseball, and coming back here today doing a good job. He's done a great job at lead blocking.
Yeah, he's practiced with all his team members and not be able to make the games. Third down play, handoff is to Richards. Richards getting up near the first down. Carries a Montpelier defender right with him, and he does have enough yardage for the first down.
That was just an outstanding carry by Dan Richards. Got stood up by the defenders, avoided 3 others while he was up. He kept driving forward and picked up the first down.
At first, I thought he was just going to have no gain, but gets out over the 40-yard line, gets enough for first down yardage. So it'll be first in Mill River, ball marked at the Montpelier 38-yard line. 2:11 left in the third quarter. Pitch back to number 20, Dave Whitmer. Whitmer trying to slant left, breaks a tackle, and he's brought down back near the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. And the movement of the down marker, he did gain 1. Not quite sure who was there on the defense for Montpelier.
It looked like they had that one diagnosed pretty good. I thought they were going to stop him in the backfield for a last loss. He was able to, break free and get up just over the line of scrimmage.
So it's a positive gain. We'll call it 2nd and 9 for Mill River. The ball will be spotted at the Montpelier 37-yard line as we seem to have some player exchange on the Montpelier side of the ball. So DeLoya will bring the offense up. Carney, lone setback. Whitmer on the wing. DeLoya back to pass, trying to find a receiver. Passes downfield and is caught by number 20, Dave Whitmer. The ball will be spotted at the Montpelier 5-yard line. Good concentration on the part of Dave Whitmer as he had a defensive player right on his shirt tails.
Well, that really was, but you know that pass was right there too. I mean, you know that really was a great play. You know, Bruce DeLoya stood in there, avoided one tackler by himself a little more time, put the ball right on the money. Boy, I tell you what, if it had been a foot either way, it would have been incomplete.
Yeah, he had good block by Carney that come out of the backfield, was a blocking back in that play. First and goal for Mill River. Ball spotted at the 5-yard line. DeLoya on the keeper goes up. He's going to gain about 3 on the play, brought down by number 86, John Rome, defensive player for Montpelier. So we'll call it second and goal. From here, the ball appears to be spotted at about the 3-yard line.
The yards get tougher down here, Roy. You know, right here toward the goal line and the goal line defense.
Sure does. So DeLoya brings the offense up again. He runs a split wide formation, 2 left, 2 right. Whistles on the play. Not quite sure if he got in. Hadn't seen no indication yet.
No, I think what they're blowing is I think he lost his footing and went down to a knee right as an initial drive. So I think it's going to be a gain of hardly anything. Calling it dead when his knee hit the ground and, when he slipped.
So we'll call it third and goal from Mill River, just outside the Montpelier goal line, as DeLoya brings the offense up with Hennessy and Millard in the backfield. Millard kind of stumbles backwards and finds himself right in the end zone for the score.
Great second effort, you know, hit the line, got stuffed up, spun off around to his left and got into the end zone. Great play.
Good backpedaling too.
Yeah. He backed into that one.
He sure did. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now Mill River goes on top, 12-6. As DeLoya and the offensive unit will try for the 2-point conversion. Hennessy will be the lone setback with Richards on the wide right formation. DeLoya passes to Richards, and it is incomplete. Good defensive play. Right on him was number 2, Joe Dupree from Montpelier. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter at Mill River Union High School. With Mill River on top, 12-6, we'll take a break. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter at Mill River Union High School. Mill River on top, 12-6 over the Solons of Montpelier. After a 2-yard run by number 23, Keith Millard. Bruce DeLoya gets ready to kick off. Back deep is number 30, Jeff Godfrey, to take the kick from Montpelier. Godfrey gets up over the 25-yard lines, tripped up by number 20, Dave Whitmer on the play. So Montpelier will come in on offense again. The ball will be spotted out near their 30-yard line.
Well, I guess we'll see whether Montpelier can respond to that score by Mill River. It'll be a big series of downs for them.
The Mill River defense now may be kind of psyched up, you might want to say, after the offense scores a touchdown. Lindley brings the offense up with a lone setback in the backfield. Tries to pitch back to number 30, Larry Godfrey. Misses the pitch. Recovered by number 77, Chad Hale, an offensive lineman for Montpelier, that is. That's the end of the third quarter from Mill River Union High School with the score, Mill River 12, Montpelier 6. Back at Mill River Union High School, Roy Bixby with Grant Whitmer and cameraman Henry Slater starting the fourth quarter of this 8-man football game today here from Mill River. Mill River on top 12-6 over the Solons of Montpelier. Grant, what's your outlook here in the third quarter on both teams?
Well, I'll tell you, I think the turning point is going to be right here to see whether Mill River can stop Montpelier on this drive. I think is a critical series here.
So on a second down play, Lindley hands off to number 30, Swenson. Swenson loses his footing. And up to make the rest of the stop was number 20, Dave Whitmer on the play. By the indication of the down marker, no gain on the play, so call it third and long, 3rd and 12 for Montpelier. 11:39 left in the game with Mill River on top, 12-6.
See whether the rush can get in there. I think this will probably bring up a passing down for Montpelier. They've had a couple receivers open, but the rush has prevented Lindley from having enough time to throw.
Pitches back to number 30, Godfrey. Godfrey tries to pass out on the option to Dupree. It's incomplete, which will bring up 4th down. At this time, we'd like to thank Community Channel 15 in Rutland for allowing us to bring you this game here from Mill River High School. And again, we tip our hat to Mike Valentine and his crew of professional people at Channel 15.
Boy, I'd like to second that. You know, I tell you, I've you know, been in our house when some kids have come and watch these games when they come up, and it's really been something. You can't believe the excitement and the joy that they see when they see these games on the TV.
Yeah, it's good. You know, good to see them get him a little publicity. Hale on a punt, a fair catch by number 34 Carney. So Mill River will take over on offense for the first time here in the 4th quarter. Ball is spotted just inside the 40-yard line on the left hash mark when the offense comes up to the ball.
Well, I think it'll be interesting to see how Mill River, Dan Mary has the Mill River team coming out today, whether they're going to try to burn up a little time with a running game or whether they're going to open up and maybe try to get another score here.
Deloya brings the offense up with Carney and Richards in the backfield. Pitch back to Richards. Richards slips a couple tackles, and he's ahead for a gain of about 4 on the play. Richards takes a good lick from number 61, Zach Hayward, on that play. Carney comes out and Hennessy comes in for Mill River. Keeler, center, comes up to the ball. Deloya brings the rest of the offense up with Hennessy and Richards in an I formation in the backfield on the 2nd down play. Handoff is to Hennessy, number 42. He's ahead for a gain of about 3 on the play. The official comes up to spot the ball.
That was a great cut by Hennessy. He got the line, just as he got the line of scrimmage, you know, the defender came up. He had to cut hard to the left. Made a great cut and allowed him to get that 3 yards.
So call it 3rd and 3 for Mill River on the run by Hennessy. Brought down by McAllister on the play. 10:02 left in the game with Mill River on top. This time Hennessy and Millard in a I formation in the backfield for Mill River. Deloya sweeps right. Gets by a couple tackles. He's down there 1st down yardage, and he is gang tackled by 7 of the 8 Solon defenders on the field.
Well, you got stood up, didn't want to go down, you know, kept fighting, and boy, I think the whole team, whole Montpelier team did get in on that one.
I see the 8 guy, he was just coming across the field to get in on the tackle when the official blew the play all over with.
Right.
But Deloya does make enough for the 1st down. The ball will be spotted just on the Montpelier side of the 50-yard line. Carney and Richards in a pro set formation in the backfield for Mill River on the 1st down play. Handoff is to number 34, Carney. Carney gets upfield, gain of about 3, call it on the play. Stopped by number 61, Zach Hayward again.
There he is. He always seems to be there where the ball is. Looks like Mill River is going to call a timeout.
Possibly a shaken player coming off the field there. Number 76, Vantini, came out towards the Mill River sideline, going to give the timeout signal there, and so that'll give Coach Nick Maneri time to get out and talk to his offense.
Well, you know, Roy, I think that, you know, this is the culmination of about 3-4 years of real hard work by a lot of people, you know, to put this Mill River team together, you know, getting it sanctioned by the school, you know, giving them the opportunity to play here in this 8-man league. And boy, I think it's a tribute to both coaches, you know, Coach Nick and Dan Maneri and
Jeff McFerrin.
Yeah. You know, that they've got this team together. They've taken kids, you know, they haven't had the benefit of some of the other initial programs, you know, in the lower levels to bring these kids along. I think that, boy, they've just done a great job, and I think the fact that they're out here playing Montpelier, one of the perennial powerhouses in the 8-man game, you know, it's such a good game. I think it really, you know, just really need to take their hat off to them.
Yeah, they have done a good job, boy, that's for sure. So on a second down play, the handoff is going to be to Richards. Richards will get up for a gain of 2, brought down by number 61 again, Zach Haywood. Yeah, it's good to see football here at Mill River. Well, of course, anybody that's been following this program for the past 3 or 4 years known the ups and downs that the football club had been going through until this year, till they got a sanction from the school. Third down play, handoff is to Millard. Millard is tripped up by number 6, Chris Lindley, out near the first down marker, as it will be short about 2 yards.
Yeah, this will be a big play. Boy, they really need to pick up this first down so they can run some more time off the clock. I think they've run about close to 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes off the clock at this point. But boy, they really need to score, or at least run some more minutes off that clock.
So this formation, Mill River comes up with a split wide out, 2 left, 2 right. Intended for number 85, Dan Hurlin. Deloya to Hurlin. There seemed to be a little confusion there. Millard, number 23, out on the far sideline. Didn't know, if there was confusion on the play or what it was, but the pass was incomplete, and Montpelier will take over on downs.
Wait, Roy, I think what it was, I think they had 2 receivers split out to the right there and only 1 defender, and Millard was so excited the fact that he knew one of them was going to be open. I think Bruce knew it too. Bruce Deloya, the quarterback, got a little too excited and threw the ball a little too early, but there was only 1 defender on two offensive players out there.
So Montpelier will take over on downs, run a 2 right wide out formation. Lindley passes off to number 30, Larry Godfrey. And it seemed to be I'm not quite sure. The official is signaling Mill River ball now. I don't know if it was a back pass. What didn't go, if Lindley threw it behind where he was throwing from. I couldn't quite see it from this viewpoint here, Grant.
I believe you got it right there. I wish this is where I need an instant replay, because I'm not sure exactly what happened. But boy, heads up play by Keith Millard. Diving on that ball there. He knew exactly what he was going for. Didn't stop, jumped on the ball, and boy, Mill River, first down.
So Mill River takes over. Carry on the play is number 34, Tyler Carnine. He's wrapped up by number 32, Luke Prosiba, and number 2, I believe it was, Joe Dupree on the play. Gain of 4, so call it 2nd and 6 for Mill River. The ball is spotted, kind of hard to see from here, out near the 30-yard line. Deloya comes in with Richards and Whitmer in the backfield. Whitmer trying to shake off a few tacklers, and he's going to be brought down. His forward progress, I guess, will give him a couple of yards at least.
Well, yeah, I think he ran about 20 yards on that field. It was mostly lateral, being ridden out by one of the Montpelier players there.
So call it third down for Mill River, 3rd and 4. 6:56 left in the ball game. Mill River on top, 12-6. As Mill River gets the ball back on offense by a good heads-up play by Millard on defense. Deloya brings the offense up in an I formation. Hands off to number 42, Josh McKenzie. McKenzie burrows ahead.
Great.
Stopped by number, number 80 on the stop, Aaron Fuller, Grant.
Boy, that was great power running by McKenzie. Got low. I think he was about 1.5 feet off the ground as he was pushing through there to pick up that extra 3 or 4 yards for the first down. That was a big first down.
Big first down that moves the sticks. The ball is going to be spotted, around the Montpelier 25-yard line. First down for Mill River. Deloya brings the offense up in an I formation. Hands off to Carnine, number 34. He's brought down by a trio of Montpelier defensive men. Looks like Montpelier might have jumped a little bit, but
no flags. Yeah, I was surprised at that. Looked like they did. Must have jumped and not got into the neutral zone. Boy, I was sure expecting a flag there, though.
I thought, yeah, because the snap and then Deloya come up kind of slow, just waiting to hear a whistle as if there was a penalty on the play.
Right. I think it worked to Montpelier's advantage because it did throw, I think, Mill River off. Bruce Deloya, as you said, expected the penalty there.
Deloya pitches back to Richards, number 40. Richards sweeps left. He's down the near sideline. and he's brought down by number 2, Joe Dupree, and I believe we have a penalty flag on the play.
Come on, Solar!
Boy, that's in an area where you usually get, you know, crackback blocking or clipping, those kind of plays.
So the official speaking it over with number 2, Joe Dupree, as the penalty will be against Mill River as we try to get the call from... Yeah, I think you're right, Grant.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but that's usually, you know, on those sweeps, you know, the interior lineman coming across and, you know, end up getting somebody from behind or a little low.
So the penalty backs Mill River way up, 2nd and long, coming out of a pro set formation. Millard in the backfield, he fires out, trying to find Venn, and it's incomplete. And Venn looking for penalty flags that he thought he might have been interfered with on the play.
Well, I think he might have a case there. He had 2 guys around him, and boy, it was awful close.
So call it 3rd and long for Mill River. From here, it looks like about 3rd and 21. 5:19 left in the game. Mill River on top, 12-6. Deloya will bring the offense up this time. Richards on a wing formation. Millard single back in the backfield. Deloya sweeps right, trying to find Richards open. Richard gets it, and he's in for the touchdown. Good catch by number 40, Dan Richards, on the fly. Just an unbelievable catch, Grant.
Boy, that was great. Great play, great catch. You know, Bruce Deloya had a defender coming right up at him, hit him right as he let go of the ball. Dan made a great catch on the other end, and boy, that is just icing on the cake. That Mill River really needed that.
"42-yard pass play, Deloya to Richards on the reception for the touchdown. 5:10 left in the game. Mill River now on top, 18-6, as they set up for the 2-point conversion. Pro set formation, Richards and Carney in the backfield. Hands off to Carney, and he is denied the conversion.
Doesn't look like either team can buy a conversion today, but boy, the rest of the game has been going great.
Good defensive game here. Right on Richard's shirt tail was, I believe it was Joe Dupree, and just out of the reach of Dupree, and led right to Richards. Real good on that pass play from Deloya.
Right, that's a couple really good passes this quarter by. Actually, I guess one was at the end of the 3rd quarter there for the large gain, which set up the touchdown, and then that one there. 2 nice big long pass plays by Bruce. Nice passes and nice catches.
Yeah, Bruce had a good pass play to Dave Whitmer, which I can't remember now. Don't have it in front of me of how much the play gained, but it brought him down inside the 10-yard line at the end of the third quarter. 5:10 left here at Mill River. The Minutemen on top, 18-6 over the Solons of Montpelier. And I don't know what Montpelier may think. It's a different look than what Montpelier got when they played up there September 10th.
Sure is. Looks like, you know, after defensive standoff the first half, looks like the 2 big plays have kind of broken it open for Mill River in the second half.
Deloya kicks off. It's going to be handled by number 30, Godfrey, and then handed back to Dupree. Dupree, far sideline, trying to get some blockers in front of him, but he's taken down by number 34, Tyler Carney, out near the Montpelier 32-yard line, where the Solons will take over on offense with 5:02 left in the game here for Mill River.
Well, yeah, I would expect Montpelier to really open up here. You know, with 5 minutes left to go in the game, being 2 scores down, I think that they're going to have to open up. You're going to see some passes and probably some pitch outs trying to get outside for long gainers.
Single back with 2 wide out in the formation. Lindley back to pass, finds Dupree, number 2, comes near sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds by number 34, Carney. So call it gain of 13 on the pass play, enough for a first down. for Montpelier. And you were correct saying that, Grant. They were coming out passing or either back pitches out of the backfield, and that pass play worked good for him that time.
Sure did.
So first down for Montpelier, ball spotted just inside the Montpelier 45-yard line on the right hash mark. I formation for Montpelier on the offense. Lindley back to pass again, goes out right, finds Dupree again. And incomplete, as the official said he was juggling it going out of bounds. On the coverage was number 34, Carney again. So incomplete on that pass.
Looked like a pretty good play. It looked like the receiver just juggled a little bit as he was going out of bounds, so didn't have complete control, so the ruling of incomplete.
So that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for Montpelier. Again, the ball spotted just inside their 45-yard line on the right hash mark. Lindley will bring the offense up, this time running with a 2 wide out right formation with a single setback in the backfield. Lindley fakes a reverse knee-in, tries to keep it himself, and he's brought down by number 20, Dave Whitmer, and we have penalty flags on the play.
Looks like Mill Rivers walking back. I wonder if it's a late hit or something like that.
As the movement of the ball by the official, that's what it looks like to be. I think at this point in the game, Mill Rivers should just play, just a soft, safe game. Personal foul against Mill River. That'll make it first down for Montpelier. Ball will be spotted just inside the Mill River 40-yard line on the right hash mark.
Yeah, that was a costly penalty. They had him stop there. There was no reason for it.
So Lindley calls a timeout for Montpelier. 4:31 left in the game. Mill River on top, 18-6. We'll take a break. So Montpelier on the offense will be on the first down play. Pitch back to number 30, Godfrey. Godfrey going far sideline, and he's rode out of bounds by number 17, Bruce DeLoya, along with help from number 34, Tyler Carney.
Pretty good pickup there. Looks to be about 7 yards.
So call it 2nd and 3. Ball spotted at the Mill River 33-yard line on the left hash mark.
Well, actually, Montpelier's been doing a pretty good job, with the passes and going out of bounds. They burned up less than a minute on this drive and marched right down the field.
Dupree in for quarterback now. He tries to sweep right. He's being chased out of bounds, and he's taken bumped out of bounds by number 23, Keith Millard, and Dave Whitmer in on the play, as it's close to first down yardage, and signaled first down by referee John Ciafretti.
Well, yeah, it looked like Dan Richards was going to be able to get out there and stop that play, but the Montpelier offensive player there got a good block on him, just got in front of him just enough that he was unable to get to the ball carrier there.
So Dupree in at quarterback now for Lindley. Set in an I formation, pitch back to number 30, Godfrey. Godfrey going down to the across far sideline. Gains about 7 on the play. Well, by the looks of the yard mark, he better gain closer to 8 on that play. 3:42 left in the game, clock running. Mill River on top, 18-6. As Montpelier driving a good drive put together here with Dupree in for Lindley at quarterback. He's put together a good looking drive. 2nd and short, Dupree back to pass, and he finds number 80, Aaron Fuller, wide open in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, yeah, I think Mill River might have started celebrating a little too early, getting a little too confident with that two-score lead on it. The receiver was just wide open on that one. Was just allowed to go right through the line and just all alone in the end zone.
I didn't see anybody within 5 yards around Fuller there in the end zone. So Montpelier will set up for the two-point conversion here, as Dupree in for quarterback for Lindley. Dupree tries to sweep Sweep out left, and he's brought right down by number 20, Dave Whitmer. 2-point conversion, no good. 3:21 left in the game. Mill River on top, 18-12. We'll take a break. 3:21 left here in the game. Back at Mill River as Montpelier prepares to kick off. Number 60, Spencer Brissett, tees the ball up back deep for Mill River is number 40, Dan Richards, and number 34, Tyler Carney, standing at their 22-yard line. Brissett kicks off. Ball goes out of bounds out near the 22-yard line. So Deloya will bring the offense out.
Be interesting to see whether Mill River takes this ball in the 22 or has them kick again, you know, and then gives a chance for better field position, but also raises the possibility of a fumble and a turnover, which would really be pretty devastating at this point of the game.
So the ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line for Mill River on the left hash mark as they take over first down.
That must be, you know, that's a I guess a rule that I wasn't aware of, is that if it goes out of bounds, I guess they automatically spot it on the 35 now.
Deloya sets up in the I formation, hands off to Carney. He's brought down by number 6, Chris Lindley. Defensive stop for Montpelier. Gain of about 1 on the play. Call it 2nd and 9 for Mill River. Ball spotted just outside the Mill River 36-yard line. 3 minutes left in the game. Mill River on top, 18-12.
This will be a big series, you know. They boy, if they can take the ball and march it down the field, they can eat up the clock and not give Montpelier a chance. If they get stopped, Montpelier's right back into this game.
Hennessy in the game out of the I formation. Deloya hands off to Hennessy. Hennessy goes up for about 6, stopped by number 32 on the play, Luke Protziba, linebacker for Montpelier. So call it 3rd and about 3 when Mill River comes up to the ball.
Nice power running again by Hennessy.
He's been waiting a long time to get in to play a game. He's been practicing ever since August.
Yeah, he's high as a kite today.
Hennessy and Richards in the backfield. Handoff is to Hennessy. Hennessy still running ahead. Brought down by number 6, Chris Lindley, as Hennessy does get enough for the first down for Mill River, which keeps the clock ticking.
That was a huge first down. Boy, he was stopped, wasn't going to get the first down. Second effort, you know, got him the first down. That was a big play, you know, with 2 minutes left to go in the game here.
I think with the addition of Hennessy in today's game is a big boost for the Mill River offense. Deloya brings the offense up in the I formation, hands off to Millard. Millard is ahead to near midfield. Taken down by number 6, Chris Lindley. Gain of about 3 on the play, call it 2nd and 7.
Well, you know, Mill River, they really do. They've got about one of the best cores of running backs that, you know, in a high school team that I've seen in a while. I mean, they've got 5, 6 really quality running backs.
So Coach Nick Maneri out to talk to his offense here, as I believe Montpelier took the timeout. With 1:45 left in the game, Mill River on top, 18-12. We'll be right back. Minute 45 left in the game, back at Mill River. Roy Bixby, Grant Whitmer, and on camera, Henry Slater. As Mill River has the ball, 2nd down on the 50-yard line. And about 7, handoff is to Carney. Carney coming near sideline. He's down the sideline. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the Montpelier 39-yard line. Taken down by number 6, Chris Lindley. Lindley was a quarterback. He came out on the last Montpelier offensive series, and Dupree come in now. Lindley making his presence known on the defense.
Right, looks to be an outstanding athlete. Boy, you know, Taylor Carney on that play, you know, it was good yardage, but you know, geez, with a little more experience, he probably would have gone down inbounds and let that clock continue to run rather than going out and have it stop.
Carney takes a handoff from Deloya on first down, gets ahead for a gain of about 2. As again, we have a stopping in play as Montpelier takes a timeout. 1:30 left from Mill River. Mill River on top, 18-12. 1:30 left. Mill River on top 18-12 as DeLoya brings the offense up. This time he has Carney and Richards in a pro set formation. Handoff to number 40, Richards. Richards still moving ahead, and he's brought down by number 4, Ryan McAllister. Comes up with the ball, but the official says no, he was down. So call it 3rd and 4.5 for Mill River as the clock ticks away with just over a minute left. I think this one, Grant, is well, I shouldn't say win kind of prematurely here. It was just a minute left, but this is a big one for Nick Maneri and his coaching staff.
Well, I think it is. I think it's just a big one for Mill River in general, the whole coaching staff. You know, even for Art Peterson, who had a dream, you know, several years ago to bring football to Mill River and to see it, you know, culminate in this. And geez, I think Mill River, you know, has got to be right up there and probably even ranked number 1 for 8-man, you know, after this game.
As I believe in the rankings that come out by the sports writers in joint adventure between the Rutland Herald and the Barrie Times-Argus this week, put Mill River 2nd above Montpelier, and overall in the 8-man standings, again Montpelier was on top over Mill River, which I think this week maybe a little change in the poll in the standings here per se. So Montpelier taking its last time out, trying to hope they get the ball back with 44 seconds left. 4th down play, Mill River comes out running 2 left, 2 right. DeLoya runs ahead. We have a flag on the play.
I think we're going to get a illegal procedure penalty. I don't think Josh Hennessy was set. You know, the play was still moving, never did get set. So I think that's going to back Mill River up if Montpelier decides to take the penalty. They might decline it. I'm sure they will at this point.
I don't know if DeLoya got up enough for the 1st down. I think that's a big factor on the penalty right now, which John Ciafretti is speaking with Joe Duprion.
Yeah, he must have gotten 1st down yardage because they did take the penalty.
Yeah. So that backs it up. Call it 4th and 6 for Mill River. As a tough call now for Coach Nick Maneri. And I think you were right, Grant, stating that Hennessy wasn't quite ready, you know, still moving. So DeLoya brings the offense up with Richards in the fullback, Millard in a halfback formation. Pitch back to Richards. Richards slips a couple tackles, and he's finally brought down on the far sideline by number 86, John Rome. So Montpelier will take over with 12 seconds left in the game.
Looks like we got time for 1 or 2 Hail Marys at this point.
Timeout called on the field by Mill River with 12 seconds left in the game. Mill River on top, 18-12. We'll be right back. 12 seconds left in the game. Defensive backs deep for Mill River. And it's picked off by number 40, Dan Richards. And he's brought down by number 34, Max Swenson. So Richards on the intercept, which about puts the icing on the cake for Mill River for this week's game against Montpelier. 4 seconds left. Mill River on top, 4-0. 18-12. I'm looking at 4 seconds left on the clock over there.
I think just a great tribute to these kids, this program. You know, this program, and as we've talked about before, it's totally funded by outside fundraising and you know, donations by those, but receives no funding from the school whatsoever. I think it's just a great tribute to these kids. Give these kids a chance to play. Most of these kids that are on this team are kids that have not been involved in the other sports, either basketball or soccer. You know. Yeah,
exactly. And thank you for bringing that up too, Grant. It's something that I've forgotten to bring up in today's game, but it is privately funded. No monies at all come from the school, and like you say, it's a good tribute to all the participating parents and personnel and board of directors of the Mill River Football Club, which is the funding body of the Mill River team. Injured player on the field for Montpelier, number 77, Chad Hale, as he walks off the field unassisted. So, with the whistle blowing, that starts the clock, and that's the end of the game. Again, Grant, I'd thank you for filling in on doing a good job at color commentary. And it's a good thing I talked to you at halftime about doing it, or I'd still be up here by myself. But maybe in future games we can get together and have this kind of experience again.
Well, hey, it's been fun. Geez, I hope it's worked out well.
Well, thank you, Grant.